maybe I should make a video, a guide for tourists how to drive in Bosnia. Because when you come here, you can get a bit shocked or confused. I haven't really thought about this too much, but I lived here long enough to give some tips. The first tip is don't be too slow. You're just gonna make your life miserable and make you drive miserable. Follow the flow of traffic. When everybody's going, you go with them, like I'm doing now. Keep the distance, that's fine, but keep it the same. Don't leave too much space though, so everybody can jump in around you. Because when they're jumping around you, you can get scared sometimes if it's full line or something. There's always some local idiot who knows every camera and every police spot. So then they're passing on the full line. Don't take it personally, just let them go and follow the flow. See, like this guy, he has a new car, he knows the road, he knows he's just stupid actually, that's ridiculous, but yeah, don't be like that. Just don't try to take it personally to follow him. Follow the normal guys, the local guys. Like the car in front of me, he's not local, you can see it's some I don't know, Turkish, Polish license plate. He don't know what he's doing, but the truck knows what. Every truck knows every camera and every police stop. So, and they're faster than me, because if you follow the signs, you're gonna be slower. So it's good to follow the truck. Don't feel pressured that you have to pass the truck because it's a truck, and if you have people stuck to your butt, which can happen sometimes, just leave some space between the truck, so that, and maybe even give a right blinker when there's some space for them to go around. You don't want to have some idiot on your ass for 30 minutes. Let them go, and then you keep following the truck. Or if it's a work car or a van, they know every camera, every police spot, and you don't know what you're doing, but they know what they're doing. So see, now they're speeding up, even though it's still a village or town and it's maybe 50, they're all going 70. Just go with them, because if you stay alone, if there's police, you're the first. Don't be the first in the line. If you're first, I would even stop and then join the line in the back. Of course, if it's some slow truck, make sure to pass it as soon as you can, and don't be stuck behind it while others are passing you and then passing truck. That way you're putting yourself in danger, because when people are passing you on a full line, there can be an accident and you're gonna get hit, and it's not your fault, but it's gonna ruin your vacation. So I don't even look at the speeds, the signs here. I just follow this truck. He's going home after a long week in Europe or something, but he's not gonna risk to get a ticket. Just follow the truck, follow the local cars. In summer, don't get too hot, don't get sleepy. If you're sleepy, as soon as you get sleepy, buy a coffee before it's too late, because it can be hot. Let's see, now I'm losing this truck. It's going left, and it's a shame because he was fast, but don't worry, I'm gonna find somebody else to follow. Like the car in front of me, he was pretty good, but I don't want to speed up too much now, because you never know, maybe there's a camera here. So I'm gonna hope to catch up with that guy soon. See, now they're flashing to me, and here is so now I'm the first, and they're even flashing to me. Do I have strong lights? I don't have strong lights. Well, maybe there's a police. So this is a good test. Let's see what happens. So now you go slow, because if they flash, there could be a police there. And the speed, follow the speed limit. Don't feel pressured by the guys in the back. Just ignore it. And if they have some If they're too close and they have strong lights, just move your. I would even move your rear mirror so you don't even see them. Don't look at them. Ignore them. So let's see what we have here. Here's 70. Don't go 60 and 70. Every car is lying. It's showing more than you're doing. Minimum 5, and if you're going over 80, 10. Use that rule in every country. I have used it since forever. You can check that on Google Maps when you have iPhone. When the car is showing, see here's 60. You just put it on 70 on the tachometer, and don't you worry about nothing. Because nobody's going to give you a ticket for going 3 over in 60 zone or 5 over in 110 zone. So there was no police, and I don't know why they're blinking. These lights are not too strong, but you never know. I used to do that sometimes when I would see somebody going too fast in the opposite direction. I would blink to them like there's a police on the way, because when I see somebody really fast, that's just stupid. I tricked them, so I show them that there's a police back there on their way, on the way where they are going. So they slow down for a while and expect the police, and then there's a police. People like that, they deserve that, because this is a village, a town. If it's 60, you can go 70, but not 100. So if you see those people, blink to them. Who cares about them? They are idiots. They are danger for everybody. There is kids, there is bicycles sometimes, you know. It just don't feel sorry for idiots. It's not safe to drive 160. So here's 60. I have it on 70 on the car, which is my GPS speed is 63. That's how you should drive in Bosnia. Don't drive slower than speed limit. You're just gonna get all the people in the back stuck to you and cursing you and making pressure on you, getting close to you to drive faster. See, now it's 50. I go down to 60 on the tachometer, and that's how you should drive in Bosnia. In winter, you should have good tires. If you don't know how to drive on snow, you should check out some YouTube videos, or I don't know. You should see they're blinking to other people too. So there must be police somewhere on the way, or maybe these local people, they just recognize each other. They're like, hey, what's up? But we're gonna assume the first case. So in winter, you should have real winter tires, not some all-season crap. This is not an all-season country. This is a country where winter is real winter, and always expect some pedestrians jumping around, because there's no zebra, there's nothing here, and they can start walking. It's not their fault that the zebra is not painted. There should be a zebra there, but even if they paint it, it's like probably a few years old and faded away from all the trucks, heavy trucks. So here we have like, let's assume it's still 50. We go up to 60. Yeah, it's 50. We go to 60 on the tachometer, which is 53 in real life. Nobody's gonna give you a ticket for that. I don't know what the hell is going on with these people. Yeah, just ignore all the beeping and shit. This is not Scandinavia. People are louder here. They like to beep. And yes, here we have some bus coming, but I'm sure I have advantage. Yes. Wow, where am I? I don't even know where I am. Don't tell me. I know, maybe it's... Oh boy. I don't want to go to Tuzla. So yeah, use GPS, Google Maps, whatever you're comfortable with. Don't get some app you never had in your life one day before coming to Bosnia or anywhere else in the world. You should always have 2 phones just in case. You should have a battery, booster to charge your phones, extra water, extra coffee. There is a lot of gas stations in Bosnia. You're not gonna run out of fuel, but you should check your scale. Don't drive on low fuel in a place you have never been, not just Bosnia, anywhere else. I just came from Sweden to Bosnia with the car I just bought 5 days ago. I didn't touch nothing, I didn't check nothing, I just bought it and I drove it all the way here, no problems with the car. But with me, there were some issues, like I forgot one bag at my brother's place in North Germany. Then I had to drive back 650 kilometers. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. So when you go out of the car, when you're traveling abroad, make sure you have your passport and your wallet in your pocket the whole time. Don't leave it. Don't have that gay bag or some backpack that you have to think about. You put it down, you put it up, you forget about it. Nobody's gonna steal it, but you will forget about it. Or you're gonna be always stressed. Where is it now? Am I gonna put your wallet and your cards and your phones? If you wear those skinny jeans, don't wear that. If you're a man, don't wear skinny jeans. Buy some cargo pants with a lot of pockets, and you always put the things in the same pockets. That's a really important thing. Don't put your phone in your left pocket today, in your right pocket tomorrow, in your keys in another pocket one day. I like to put things always at the same pocket, so that I just touch my pocket. My phone is there. I touch another pocket, my passport is there. So if you have some bag, you can forget it, and then you're like, you have to go back, or you can lose it, or somebody can steal it. They don't care about your wallet, but they're not gonna leave your wallet. They can just throw it somewhere, and you're never gonna find it. So they're not gonna leave your documents. I mean, where your bag was. They don't care about you. They care about nobody except themselves. So keep your important things always on you. Even if it's summer, have some hoodie with pockets, some skinny hoodie with pockets. If you don't wear shorts, even if it's hot, don't wear shorts without pockets. So in winter, always have some extra clothes, even though your car is warm and has air condition. If you break down, you're gonna freeze. You're not gonna freeze, but you should have extra fuel for that. So if you have a puncture or something, you still have diesel in your tank or benzene to keep the car running and keep it warm for your kids and your wife. So I guess you can have these rules for any country in the world. The first part was mostly about Bosnia. The second part is about any long distance journey, and make sure to have a lot of coffee in your car. Not because you need to drink it and drive for 24 hours without a break, but sometimes you get sleepy. Like this morning, I started drive at 6:30. I got sleepy around 8 because I was driving some slow roads in Austria with a lot of curves, and I was like, what's going on with me? Drink some more coffee, call somebody. I have realized in these many years of driving in Bosnia and these slow roads with a lot of curves, and it's an everyday going the same way and the same back for 10 years, I would get sleepy in the middle of the day, not in the night. I slept 10 hours last night. I drive to Sarajevo and back. I'm like, my brain is sleeping and my eyes are awake. So see what works for you. If you don't know what works for you, I guess you are unexperienced driver, and then you will find out. But eating salt sticks helps, eating chips helps, coffee helps. Even if you don't drink coffee, then it's gonna help even more, because it's gonna, the caffeine will wake you up. If you drink Red Bull every day, of course, it's not gonna work. Like if you never drink it and then you drink it once, then you're gonna be like, wow, I'm awake. So for me, the most effective thing to stay awake if I'm driving sleepy, not from long journey, just I'm sleepy and I'm driving, I call somebody on Messenger, and when I talk to somebody, I'm safer and I'm more awake than just driving without phone. So of course, don't drive with your phone going through Instagram Reels or TikToks. That's not gonna keep you awake. You're gonna crash from not paying attention. But if you, in my case, when I call somebody and I talk, my brain is working good. It stays awake better than from putting cold water on my head or opening the window in the middle of the winter or eating salt sticks. It used to work before, but then after a while it was just like I'm eating, driving and sleeping all at the same time. So nobody can help you if you don't know how to help yourself. Drive safe, don't drive too slow. When you drive too slow in countries like this or any other country, you are in more, you put more people in danger than driving normal, because when you drive too slow, everybody is going around you. It's not a highway, so they can go around you without slowing down, speeding up, all that unnecessary fuss because you are too slow. It's just ridiculous. If you want to pass somebody, yeah, that's very important. In Bosnia, there's not a lot of long lines to pass trucks or even cars. Think before you go, like they say in Sweden, planning and positioning. Position yourself. If you plan to pass somebody, put your car in lower gears, but still so you have enough revs to do it in one gear, hopefully. Use your boost and your turbo to just floor it down and go around them, and then you're done. Don't start passing people. Like here, there's a huge line, and some people wait, and then they start going around when it's almost finished. That's how you die. Think before you go. Don't be too close to the car in front of you, because you can't see nothing and you cannot get some speed before you start passing. So always you can see on your navigation what's coming next. So if you're going through the curves and then you see, don't get scared of tight roads here. That's normal. Follow the lines, follow the cars in front of you. So if you like, you can see on your Google Maps or whatever what's coming next, and then you can put it in lower gear, prepare your car, keep some space so you can floor it before the straight line. So when you come to the straight line and the place to pass, you're already going faster than the car in front of you. That's gonna save your life one day. And unfortunately, many people don't know how to pass other cars. You know, we all think it's common sense, but it's not. Like this car now, that's a lead, is that license plate from Poland or something. So he don't know the road, he don't know where the police is, and now the sign is coming for 70 and he's driving 60. So I'm sure the car in front of me is gonna pass him soon, but it's not really a good place to pass. So I'm gonna put my car in a third gear and expect to pass him soon. I'm not sure if I can take him in third gear the whole way, but at least I can get some speed before I need to go around him. But yeah, here it's not gonna be possible, I think. And now it's 60 and he's driving 50. So yeah, don't be that guy. He's putting all the cars behind him in this state of we all want to go around him now, and I understand him. He's the first now. He's scared of police or getting a ticket or speed cameras, but but I'm sure soon the car in front of me is going to go around him, and then I'm going to follow that car. And also, don't start passing at the same time as this guy in front of me unless it's a really long line, because he can be some, like this car in front of me is a Golf 3. Maybe it's that slow diesel without turbo, and okay, that guy he's going left, so that's good news. So if the car in front of you start to pass some car, don't do it at the same time. He can have some really, really weak engine, and you start following him, and in the middle of the car he's passing, you realize he's too slow and something's coming from another side, and he's gonna make it, but you're not gonna make it. So let him go around, and then you wait for your turn. And the car, where is this car from? Ah, no, this one is Bosnia. It was similar family car with 7 seats. So now this guy, I'm sure he doesn't know what he's doing, and I'm not gonna go too close to him to give him fake, to stress him or to let him know I'm faster than him. I'm not faster than him. If he's not fast enough, then I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna give him a chance first to see if he's a local or not. But now we have some more cars in front, and yeah, I mean, I'm not in a rush, but I'm just I like to be aware of the situation. And now, since I'm talking about this, so now we have a radarska kontrola. That means camera is often there, either that fixed one or they can come and set it up. It was 50 there, now they're going 43 or something. So yeah, it's people get scared of those signs, which is good. Better to be safe than sorry. But now it feels like they know what they're doing. They're not some strangers here. Yeah, I'm in no rush, but also I don't want to be stuck. I have 1 hour 40 minutes left to my home. I don't want to be stuck behind some car that's driving 10 under the speed limit. It makes me unsafe, because the people behind me will start to pass around me the whole 1 hour 40 minutes. They're going to be passing me in good and bad places. So since they are doing pretty normal speeds, I'm not going to go do anything about it. Somebody is going right. Always slow down. You can see when somebody's braking. Brake at the same time. Don't get stuck behind them. Brake at the same time, and just keep the distance. If you're going 30, you can keep 30 meters. If you're going 60, keep 60 meters. It's that simple. And now we are in Bresje. If it's foggy, yeah, it can be pretty foggy in some places in winter. If it's foggy, I would advise you to always drive behind somebody, because if there is something that nobody can see, let's say there's a crashed car in the middle of the street, when it's really foggy, nobody can see that until you get really close. And if you're driving behind somebody, he's going to start braking, and you start braking at the same time, and even if he hits that thing, you're not going to hit it. So if you drive in fog or in snow, if it's snowy and slippery, don't go close. If you're driving 50, leave 100 meters, believe me. And if he's braking, you brake at the same time. Don't wait to come close to him. You keep the same speed at the same time, always. Keep the same speed. And if he drives newer car than yours, he can stop sooner. If he has ABS and you don't, he can stop much sooner. So keep all those things in mind. If you drive some shit car without ABS or ESP, you cannot race or follow newer cars and brake at the same time. So yeah, that's, I don't know, I guess that's about it. maybe you should go back to Bosnian driving. So if you are, the lines are not so visible, the roads are narrower in the night, just turn on your lights and drive on the middle line. Drive in the middle, not middle, but put your left wheel on the line, like this. And then you just drive like that. You see the line, you drive on the line. If it's foggy, you can drive like that too until you see some lights, and then you go back. It's gone. You go back on the middle line. That's safer than just not knowing what you're doing. And now the best part about Bosnian driving, you go up, and if you don't have old car, you can drive as fast as the guy in front of you. And he is definitely not the Golf 3 without turbo. He has either petrol or turbo diesel engine, which is perfect. I can follow him with my 2011 Toyota Avensis diesel that I'm importing from Sweden to test if I can make any money by importing a car, old car from Sweden and selling it in Bosnia. Unfortunately, cars in Bosnia are still more expensive than in Sweden or Germany or Switzerland. So, since I was a kid, I always had a dream to import some car, and I used to live here, so I was dreaming to import it and drive it, save some money, and drive a better car than I could afford here, and more well maintained, with better equipment. Now this guy is going ballistic, so I'm not sure if I'm going to follow him that close, because I feel like he has some lowered suspension and he feels like some Golf racer, which is ridiculous. Every Golf has a disadvantage of having the engine too close to the front part of the car, so the weight balance is not good for Bosnian roads. But yeah, now he's braking, so I guess he knows what he's doing. I think he's local, so just keep following the car that's not too slow. And if there is police, in Bosnia they only stop the first guy. If he's driving too fast, he's gonna get a ticket, and you continue. In Sweden, for example, if we are all driving together and we are driving too fast, they're gonna stop all of us and give us all the same ticket. And what else? Okay, summer, winter, yeah. But in any other case, don't drive on bad tires, even if you live in Italy or Greece, when there's no snow, or winter tires last long in winter, and summer tires last long in summer. So keep rotating them, use them for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, depends on how much you're driving, and then buy new tires for summer, new tires for winter, and that's about it. And highways in Bosnia, yeah, you should always have some cash or a card. But if it's not your first day in Bosnia, have some cash too, have some coins for change, and you don't have to tip nobody here. It's not like America. But if you want to tip in a restaurant, or your hairstylist or something like that, you can tip. Always ask for a bill here. I would do that not because somebody's going to scam you, but people should pay tax, and always ask for a bill. One more thing, if you by some chance ever have an accident in Bosnia with your car, and especially if it's not your fault, always call the police. And Don't, unless they're gonna give you cash in hand right there, right now. That's more than your damage, and you know it. Always call the police, and if you see that they are, or even if you don't see, when the police comes, you tell them your neck hurts. Because it used to be like that, I guess it's still now. If there's some physical injury, they have to call the canton police or like the regional police, which is less, hopefully less, you have less chance that the policeman knows the guy you crashed with, or they can be like they could know each other, and then maybe make it like it was your accident, your fault, or something like that. So always ask for the canton police, but you cannot just ask for it when the first police comes, or when you call the police to report the crash. Tell them you have some pain. I mean, you don't have to lie. It's all having a crash accident in a foreign country is stressful enough that you can say you are in pain. You will be emotional damage, especially if you cannot continue driving. But yeah, another tip I guess is to have I don't buy insurance unless I have to, and I only buy minimum insurance. Even now, when I left Sweden with the car, I never even tested enough to be like, oh wow, I trust this car, I'm gonna start driving. I just bought this car and I left because I trusted the guy who was selling it, even though I never met him in my life. And it's a Toyota, which is the most reliable brand of them all. If somebody would give me Alfa Romeo or Peugeot or some Citroën or whatever, or some newer car that could have all these electrical issues, even if he had it for years, I would be like, no, thank you. I don't know. Then maybe I'll have some better insurance. Like this guy is local at 60, he's gonna go 80. Yeah, I don't wanna push it too much, but since I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing, I'm gonna try. So if you're not sure of your driving skills or the car or the roads, buy premium insurance before you leave, and hopefully, like, if you're coming from a country like Sweden, when you go back, you just cancel it and switch to normal, cheapest version. So that could be beneficial, because like in Sweden, if you get that full insurance, they even offer you a replacement car, and they're gonna tow your car for free to the first mechanic or whatever. But I couldn't have that either. No, I didn't want it. And last year, when I was coming here from Sweden with even older Toyota from 2006, and now it's 2025, I couldn't even buy that insurance because the car was older than 15 years. So you see here, it's dark. If you drive first, you can't see nothing. But when you follow some car, you can see his lights, and you can see where he's going. You can see when he's braking, and now he's braking. Everybody's braking, and you also slow down. Since I started to talk about these tips for long journeys, I want to finish with a few more tips that I learned. Some of them even yesterday or whatever. When you are in a foreign country, in a foreign place, and a long journey, don't eat in some random fast food in the middle of the street, or even especially Burger King in the West or McDonald's. That food's gonna make your stomach weird, and you have to stop and or think, you have to go to the toilet or not. It's better not to eat nothing than eat those things and get wrecked. Or do not eat watermelon 2 days before any long journey, especially the one that's the whole one. At least when it's cut, you can see if it's red or yellow, because when you buy a whole one and you come home and you cut it, you're like, oh, it's okay and it's not okay. Last year, the last day before we start to drive from Bosnia to Sweden, my father bought a watermelon the day before, and I told him to buy that, not to buy it or not. And I tried just one piece. I knew it's not good. I knew it's old. And I told my wife, don't give it to kids. And I told them, everybody in the house, I will not eat this. And then somebody came who wasn't there, and they gave it to the kids. I start driving. After 1 hour, my kids are like, my stomach hurts. And I'm like, well, they had watermelon. Do not eat watermelon before a long trip or any other food you're not used to. If you like pizza and you make pizza, you can eat that. Don't eat pizza in some place that sells hamburgers and it's famous for hamburgers, like I did once in Germany. It was some kebab place, and I even googled it to see the Google reviews. It was like 4 or 6. I'm like, okay, whatever. It was a small town. I'm like, let's go there. And I guess it was like a doner kebab place, and I don't know what happened to me. I'm like, can I have pizza? And later I realized the guy was like, he was looking at me like, sure, like what the hell, pizza? I'm like, yeah, I want pizza. That was the worst pizza in my life. I didn't even eat it, but they had that cheese, that palm oil, that vegetable cheese, not real cheese, on the top, and it was just shit. And when you're driving, you go to supermarket, you can pay with card or whatever. It's easier, simple, and you buy something that you like chips, salty cakes, or coffee, water. You don't need to eat every day, like any day of your life. When you're traveling, you should not eat too much, so you don't have to go to the toilet too much. And one more thing. Yes, you need to have coffee or whatever makes you awake, but you cannot just drink that without drinking water. You need to drink water when you drink coffee or Red Bulls or whatever else. You need to stay hydrated. Now I need to put some fuel because I'm getting low and I don't want that. In summer, you always have to have fuel for air conditioning. In winter, to stay warm in case you're stuck somewhere. I'm almost home, and one more thing about when you get off the main roads, like I did now, and you come to these smaller, narrow roads on the way to some village or something, stay awake. There could be some serious potholes, or somebody could come from the other direction cutting a curve or something. So if it's night, you can see the lights coming, and just slow down, turn off your long lights if there's no other cars, so you can see the potholes, and follow the navigation so you can see what's coming ahead. Is it some big turn or some sharp corner? And also in the night, it's easy to see these jumps, or like anything on the road. You can see it's like shadowed. That means there's like a small bump there. And if you see pedestrians, of course, turn off your long lights. Don't go too much to the middle or to the right. Be like, leave some space on the right just in case there's some people, because people here in Bosnia or another Balkan countries or whatever, they don't really wear anything reflective in the night when they walk, and it can be really dangerous, and some people got killed like that, just crossing the road, and you are, if it's foggy or something, you're driving, you can't see them until you're like 5 meters away from them. It's crazy. I don't know, they just don't have any habit of wearing anything reflective, which in Western Europe or countries like Germany or Sweden, people are more aware of that, so when they go out in the night in some road like this, they put something reflective, and then you can see them really, really from far away. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope you like or share my video, or if you have some questions you can comment. I use this trip from Sweden to Bosnia to make some videos, but about that experience, and also about this some tips for people who are not experienced drivers. But it would be nice if you like or share or comment, just to boost up my YouTube channel, because if my videos get some decent views, I'll get some more inspiration to make more videos. And yeah, I'm almost there, almost home after 5 or 6 days and almost 3,000 kilometers. To drive from Sweden to Bosnia, it's not 3,000 kilometers, but I went up and down in Germany, and then I went to Berlin, then I went to Vienna, then I drove through Slovenia without going on highways, just for fun. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.